a little bit of time to do this reading, but I did get this psychic download, right? Like this ick energy. Like it's like somebody is not passing the vibe test. Like they're not like happy about your wins. They're not happy, like, they're not excited about the shit that you're excited about. This friend or lover, there is some secret animosity or some secret jealousy there that they have for you. This is a collective energy that I'm picking up on. So it's like they're just not excited about any games. Like, even if you're talking to new potential love interests, it's like they're not excited. It's like this energy. Okay. Now, I am picking up that this is a friend or a past lover. If you have elevated, right, and you have, or you're trying to elevate, or you're trying to get rid of toxic habits, toxic people, toxic, like this energy clearing type of thing, I'm actually going to get my purple deck. Hold on. Let me get my purple deck. All right, I'm back. So, but there's this energy with this like person that is like this is a friend or a lover. Somebody that like you may talk to, or you may, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even if you have like an extensive resume, it's like they just try to downplay like your greatness, or downplay, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you have like an extensive catalog, or like your numbers is going up, or you're going viral, or it's like everything is there underwhelming. This person can be, and I feel like it is a lot more. People say that narcissism is rare, but I feel like it's not rare. I don't think it's rare. I think it's common. It's very hard sometimes to pick up on a narcissistic person. It's very hard. Okay. Sometimes, not all the time. Some people are blatant with the shit. Blatant. But other people, like they learn how to slither like a snake. They learn how to slither like they're shapeshifters. So sometimes it's hard to catch people with this narcissistic person, with these personality disorders. But I feel like it's common. I don't feel like it's rare. And due to the fact that a lot of people don't go to therapists, don't ever go to get the help that they need. A lot of people gaslight. A lot of people lie. There's people that go to therapists and lie. And here's the thing. Therapy only works when you're honest. A motherfucker can only help you based off the facts, based off the truth. They can't help you if you're lying, or if you're trying to paint a narrative that puts you in a certain light. Now, there's this guy, right? His name is Lundy Bancroft, all right? In The Minds of Angry and Controlling Men. Now, I know that's about men, but you really can put this in like where it fits people, okay? Now, he's very savvy to manipulation, or people who manipulate. He's very savvy. This dude, what's up, Marissa? This dude, Lundy Bancroft, has been studying like these men, these in the minds of angry, controlling men for like 10, 11 years. So he's very privy when they're being manipulative. He's very privy when they're lying. He's very privy. Like, I literally, and it's crazy because even the judges can get hoodwinked by narcissists. There's a lot more narcissists than what motherfuckers like to admit. They say it's a rare personality disorder, but it is not. I feel like it is common. It's not uncommon. It's common in people. And I'm telling you, like, I'm just floored, because even people that you think wouldn't like the nurturing humanitarian type of mask, because that's what the fuck it is, a mask. Even those people can be subject to being a narcissist. Covert narcissist is what they call it. Covert narcissist is hard to detect. It's very hard to detect. Like, you literally have to be around them 24/7 to figure it out that they're a narc. Okay? You have to be around them 24/7 to figure that out. But this is why sometimes I feel like it's good not to know, baby. It's good to just high and buy people. I like, you know what I'm saying? I did used to want like a really close relationship. I did desire a close relationship with people. But the longer I live, I realize it's very, like, sometimes it's best to not know. Sometimes it's best to not know. Sometimes it's good to just be surface level with people, because it's like that friend or that lover that you may think you know. You know what I'm saying? When you move in with them, or when you start to get really close to them, you know what I'm saying? People can only hide what they are for so long. Like, they can only do it for so long. And it's easy for a person to temporarily wear a mask. Like, there's people pleasers that are narcs. Believe it or not, there are people pleasers. And I was shocked by this, because I used to be like, oh, poor people pleasers. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel sorry for them. Like, oh, like, it's crazy, because all they want is acceptance. All they want is love. All they want. And it's crazy, because that's what narcs want too. That's what narcissists want too. Like, so I used to feel sorry for people pleasers. And then I get to really looking at a lot of people pleasers with a critical eye. Right? And one thing that I notice with a lot of these type of people is they're only people pleasing when they're looking for some type of acceptance. When you're a person who truly, genuinely loves a people pleaser, who's a person who's a people pleaser, okay? When you genuinely love them and they know that no matter what, you're going to love them, they treat you like shit. Red flag of a narc. Because a person who is genuinely that way is not going to be like a person who's genuinely kind, is genuinely humanitarian, is genuinely, you know what I'm saying? That's just who they are. They're not doing that for approval. See, narcs do a lot of shit for approval. For a self-inflated, to get an inflated sense of self, to get people to look up to them, to trust them. It's a manipulation. That is also manipulation. But you'll know that a person's a narc if one of the signs, okay, I'm not saying this is always true, but one of the signs that you'll know that a person's a covert narcissist, right? If there is someone who genuinely loves them for who they are, who genuinely treats them good, but they treat them like shit, or they give them the short end of the stick, or they all the, after they've been, you know, bitch made from being people pleasing, from being lapdogs to other people, they come and they take all that frustration out on you, or they punch down, or they bully you, or they take all whatever it is that they should have gave to those people, they give it to you. That is a red flag of a narc. If you are in a relationship with a person, and when they courted you, they gave you flowers, they helped you out a lot. Y'all gonna see you really know a person's a covert narcissist when you are like entangled with them. That's when you'll find out that a person is really a covert narcissist. People can only wear their mask for so long. And if you are hanging out with your friend 24/7, you're going to start seeing shit. If you hang out with a lover 24/7, you are going to see shit, especially when you move in with these people. You are going to see, okay, whether that shit, it could even be family members. You're going to see that these people are narcs. There's a lot of people who fake empathy. There's a lot of people who fake compassion. They fake compassion because they want to be seen as good people. They want to be seen as, like, pay attention to that. Because I'm telling you, a person who is genuinely that is genuinely that. Period. Period, point blank, period. They don't switch it up. Anyways, back to the relationship. This is how you know. So you get in a relationship with somebody, and then when y'all get real close, or you're married to this person, or you in a long-term relationship with this person, right? Y'all there. If you ask this person to do anything for you, they won't do it, or they bitch and moan about doing it, or it's this is how they treat people. This is how people pleasers treat people who have unconditional love for them. Okay? Or they be like, they do shit like that. I'm not saying all people pleasers, but it's a lot of them. It's a lot of people pleasers that are covert narcs. Okay. But they like, every time you ask them for something, like they won't do anything for you, but they're quick to do it for a stranger. They're quick to help out and be nice and be kind. Like, you got the real them. How they're treating you, that is the real them. The reason why it doesn't matter, they're gonna act the way they want to act, is because they know that you have unconditional love for them. They know that you have unconditional love for them. So that's why they take off the mask, because they know no matter what they do, there's no incentive for them to do anything for you. That's how you know that that's not who they really are. That people pleasing mask, that nice, that kind, that empathetic, compassion, humanitarian is all a fucking act. Because a person where that's their personality, they're that period. Whether the person is good or bad, they're that period. You get what I'm saying? They're that period. They're not gonna switch up just because you have unconditional love for them, or they know that you accept them for whatever they are. Okay. Calling on the Orisha Oya. All right. Please give me the most highest, purest, accurate message of all. All right. I'm going to step out of the intuitive energy and into the cards. Okay. So for some of y'all, this narc may have bipolar disorder, or maybe a Gemini dual nature. It's crazy because even though Geminis are known as dual nature, I feel like all air signs are two-faced. All air signs they may not clinically be bipolar, but they carry this energy of duality, of bipolarism. All air signs, or anybody with air sign placements. I love my sign. You know, don't get me wrong, but baby, that's all I'm gonna say. I love air signs, but baby, very dual. I've done talked to a lot of Libras. I've done talked to a lot of Geminis, and I've done talked to a lot of Aquarius. They are very dual nature. I would even say borderline. Okay. They are almost borderline energetic, like fucking shapeshifters, or schizo, or paranoia, or just really bipolar, baby. Just that's the best way I can put it. I'm not saying that they are that clinically, but I'm just saying that is the energy that they carry. Like, you really, especially like those fucking Libras, those motherfucking Libras got that shit down packed. A Libra has the ability, right, to play this romantic, soft, feminine type of role, a Libra, and fuck you up behind the scenes. And the Libra will do it so slick, you won't even see it coming. You won't even see it coming. Libras can fuck you up when they want to, baby. They can fuck you up when they want to. I don't know how a moth got in here, but he need to get the fuck out of my car. Okay. But let's pull the energy because it's 6 o'clock and I only got like 25 minutes left. So let's just focus on this. Let's focus on this energy. First of all, I'm going to start off with the connection or the overall energy. All right. I'm not doing, it's just whatever pulls. I'm not doing no overall challenge advice. I'm not doing it with these cards. Okay. So we have the key and we have the unfinished and we have the, yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is a friend. This is a friend. This is a friend, or this could be someone, a co-worker that you may consider a friend. This is people that you may consider to be in your corner, that you may consider your soul tribe. I am telling you. Friend is literally right here. I told you. Now, this is just what I picked up intuitively, baby. Key, opening doors to a better future, access to what was hidden, finding solutions, access to previously closed doors. This friend may intentionally even, and it's crazy because some of y'all may have picked Pal 5 and my passed away loved ones for my pick a card on my Queen of Blunt Truths page. Make sure y'all follow my YouTube page on that. Y'all may have picked Pal 5 because this is giving like Pal 5 energy. Like, finding solutions, access to previously closed doors. Unfinished, leaving things unfinished. Tying up loose ends, things left unresolved. See things through, okay? The key and unfinished. So it's like this friend may have distanced himself, or this coworker that you make, whoever you're considering a friend, whoever you're considering a soul tribe, all right? Or a lover, right? A lover. This lover could have intentionally sabotaged you behind the scenes. This lover could have like intentionally gave you bad advice, or this lover, they could have had a solution, right? Friend or lover could have had a solution to whatever your problem was, but they're not going to resolve it. You get what I'm saying? It's like they don't really want to see you doing good. So I feel like once you start doing good, like this energy is going to start acting up. Once you start doing good, like this energy is going to start distancing himself. And this is why I don't fuck with people. Like, because this is a lot of people. Like, most people are like this. I feel like. That's why they say it's lonely. That's why people say it's lonely at the top. There are two things that are going to expose your enemies to you, okay? Or even some of y'all could have chose Pal 1, okay? There are some things that exposes who your fake friends, your fake alliances, your fake lovers, your fake. Okay? Here's some things, okay? When you're winning or you're on a winning streak, okay, and certain people start distancing themselves, start hating, start trying to down talk you or telling you that you need to be more humble, that's a hater. If a motherfucker feel like you celebrating your wins, your accomplishments, or you complimenting yourself, or you hyping yourself up, if a person is taking that as arrogance, or a person feel like that you need to show more humility, that's a motherfucking hater. That is a frenemy. That is not a real motherfucker. If people feel like you got to be silent about your gifts, about your talents, about whatever it is that you are good at, about whatever it is that you have accomplished, about whatever it is that you have been through the fire, you done survived the fire, you done survived the pitfalls of life, you done, and you know what I'm saying? Anybody feel like you should be hush-hush about that? Or even anybody who feel like you should be hush-hush about your pain, that is not your friend. That is not a real friend. There's a lot of people walking around in this motherfucker thinking they got genuine friends and they don't. Thinking they got genuine people in their corner and they don't. You're normalizing shit. You're normalizing certain characteristics or certain behaviors that is a red flag. You're seeing it as a green flag. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, I don't want to lure nobody. Oh, real friend, baby. If somebody is really in your corner and somebody is a real friend, baby, they're going to go with you through every fucking season. When you're celebrating, they're celebrating with you. When you just need somebody to vent to, they're there. When you need a shoulder to cry on, they're there. A real friend is going to be there through all stages of your fucking life. They are never going to tell you that you need to be silent about whatever it is that's bothering you, about your agony, about your pain. They're not going to tell you that you need to be silent about your anger. They're not going to tell you that you need to be silent about your accomplishments. Period. That is not a real friend. That is not a genuine connection. A lot of people bypass shit because they want to look, they want these appearances, that fake shit. These appearances, that shit is fake. They want to give off this appearance that they're, all right, or they don't want to step on toes. Baby, how can your life experiences be stepping on people's toes? How can your wins be stepping on people's toes? Them motherfuckers are not your friend. Or your lover. That's not real support. And it's crazy because people will think because everybody is crowded around them, everybody is doing this and that. And the whole time they be secretly despising your ass. They secretly despise you. They're secretly jealous. Motherfuckers know people know when you are accelerated past them. They know. No amount of humility is going to make that go away. No amount. Friendships, attracting new friends, changes in a friendship, spending more time with y'all. Be careful. Y'all may be attracting a lot of energies or a lot of people. Like you may be attracting some level of popularity. I want y'all to be careful because everybody that's smiling your face and everybody that come to you, oh, hey, let's be buds. Like you can't trust that. That's why you take your time because people can only pretend for so long. And a lot of people who like to bum rush everything, it's a red flag. Because it's like they're trying to connect to you super fast. They're trying to connect to you super fast so that you won't know how much full of shit, how much of a bullshitter, how much full of shit they are. Classic narcissist tactic. A classic narcissist tactic. Spending more time with friends and letting go of toxic friends. Okay. So y'all be careful about this manipulation because if this person, if you've ever confided in this person, and that's why I'll be like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to like admit when you feel like you're lacking something in your life, but you need to be aware of people who will prey on those vulnerabilities. Because people really don't give a shit. A motherfucker will come and use you and use whatever traumas or whatever it is that you have in order to exploit you some more with no fucking care about it. Real talk. So there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, but just be very self-aware. Be socially aware that everybody that you are being vulnerable with is not going to have your best interest at heart. Be socially aware that everybody that you are going to be vulnerable with, just because they are temporarily playing a role that you told them that you lack. I lack this in my life. And so it's easy for a person to just come in and be that temporarily to use you for whatever they want to use you for. So like I said, it's not always about what a person does. It's the intention behind what they do. Because two people can come to you doing good things, but have very different agendas. Very different agendas. One person can come and do it because they genuinely like you. They're genuinely compassionate. It's just who they are. Another person can come in and do it because they have an intent to use you for something, whether that be sex, whether that be money, whatever it is that you're telling people, whatever value that you're telling people that you add to their life, that's what they're trying to use you for. So they'll temporarily be that. They'll temporarily be what you say you're missing in your life, so that you, right, the victim, you don't know you're prey, you don't know you're a victim, right? They'll temporarily use that in order to get whatever you be telling people, the value that you add to people's life. That is what people will fake friendships, fake support, fake empathy, fake compassion to get to use you for that very same value. And this is a people thing, men and women. Even though men are more likely to primarily do it, right? But that's, I expect men to be men. Like, I expect them to be what they are. All right. But like, women do this too, especially if because they've been in patriarchy for a long time. So they have male ways. They have patriarchal way. They have male thought patterns. Okay. So that's why I said this is a people thing. Okay. It could be male or woman. All right, so let's keep going, because like the time is running. So be careful of thinking like, oh man, I got all these new friends. And attention, baby. It's really lonely at the top. So, but yeah, you'll know, because I'm telling y'all, I have a family member. Like, when I tell y'all she was popular. People was ringing up, and she good with people. She's good with people. But like, people will be ringing up her phone, ringing all. I'm like, damn. Do you ever have your me time? Like, she was popular at work. Wasn't no thought, wasn't no none of that. None of that. She was just really highly loved. Okay? People always come to her with their troubles. People always talk like she was a listening ear. And it's so crazy because when she got into legal trouble, right? Or there was this big controversy around her and this kid dealing, with her being a bus driver, right? How many people you think called her phone to check on her? Don't get too caught up in people glorifying you or making you feel important. Don't get too caught up in that shit, because I'm telling you now, you got to see past the smokes and mirrors. And if this is still like a blind spot for you, you're not wholly healed. You have not reached the pinnacle of self-actualization. The pinnacle, you're still codependent in a way, because you will be able to see past people who do shit like this. You'll be able to see through them. Okay? If you have real discernment, you will be able to see through them. If you cannot see past all this praise, all this attention, all these people calling your phone, you can't see through people, you're not all the way woke yet. You have not reached the pinnacle of self-actualization all the way. You're still learning. But all those people that call her phone, now barely any of them called her and asked her, was she okay? And then the people who smiled in her face, talked to her every day and everything, snaked her ass, threw her under the bus. Real friends don't do that shit. A person who really in your corner don't do that shit. So, like, yeah, barely anybody called in and checked on her. Barely anybody. Barely anybody said, hey, do you need money? Do you need help? Do you need, what can I do, like, to assist you? Barely anybody came through for this family member. that was going through this trials and tribulations. But when shit was good and when she was at her pinnacle, everybody was in her fucking face. So I need y'all to be very careful about thinking people who is always in your face or always calling you or always, you know, saying a bunch of sweet nothings, hyping you up. I need you to see past the illusions of support. Because I'm going to let you know there is 2 ways that you'll know whether a friend is a real friend or not. When you're down, when you lose it all, or when you gain it all. People gonna fall off so quick because most people are fake as fuck. They're fake. Most this shit in this 3D world is full of illusions, or nothing but illusions. Nothing but people wearing masks. Real talk. I know at one company that I was working at when I lived in Illinois, this dude, he was so sweet. I swear to God, he was so sweet. This motherfucker, a whole child molester. Touch children. And you would never suspect. Never suspect. Some people wear masks and they wear that shit well. That's why I always tell people, investigate people. Investigate people. People be so quick to attach themselves. Don't know what the fuck you attaching yourself to. They're so quick to attach themselves to another human being because they like their mask. They don't even know who they really are. You don't even know who they really are. You just like their mask. Gabriel, this dude that was abusing this little boy, like beating him to the nine, starving him, torturing him and shit. This man had perfect attendance at work. He was always smiling. He was always nice. Like, I'm telling y'all, he wore his mask so well that when trial came, his boss refused to believe that he killed a child intentionally. She refused to believe that he tortured a child. You know why? Because she bought that mask that man was wearing at work, hook, line, and sinker. When I say it's a dark world out here, I'm not just saying that to make motherfuckers scared, to make motherfuckers paranoid. It really is a dark world out here. And a lot of people be looking for like the enemy that makes themselves known. They ain't never looking for the motherfucker that's smiling at you like, hi, how are you? What's your name? I'm Lisa. Like, they're not never looking at people like that. Them be the most dangerous ones. Like, seriously, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Like, why do y'all think that saying exists? Let me see. The world. Completion of a major milestone, fulfillment, time, success, broadening your horizons, end of a journey. I'm telling y'all, I am not saying this shit for nothing. When you start getting promoted, when you start making the right decision, you're going to be met with a lot of resistance. You're going to be met with a lot of resistance. You're going to be met with a lot of jealousy. You're going to be met with a lot of people trying to take that away from you, because that's what motherfuckers do. Why do y'all think, y'all don't find it funny that when celebrities are at their pinnacle, like, people talk about them, but not like that. But y'all ever notice people have more energy for a motherfucker's downfall? People have more energy for scandal. People have more energy when you doing bad in life. Why? Why are they so much more bloodthirsty when you're doing bad in life? Why? Like, if you have a legacy, right? If you have a legacy, people are quick to want to tear that legacy down. People are quick to want to use your demons or the demons that you had or things that you struggle with to overshadow the legacy that you left that benefited the world. People are quick to do that. Why? Why y'all think that is? Self-image. It's crazy. Yeah, y'all are going through some type of transformation, some type of level up, some type of elevation, improving your self-image, focusing on what you can change, superficial confidence or insecurity issues. Yeah. So stop looking for outside validation. The enemy outside of you cannot destroy you. Only the enemy within you. As long as you don't have an enemy within yourself, the enemy outside of you cannot destroy you. I need you to understand like the depth of that. Because everything on earth, right? Like as we speak, social construct, illusions, social constructs. It's all in here. So people outside of you can try to stop whatever abundance it is that you have for yourself, whatever it is that God has for you. People can try to stop that all they want to, but I'm going to tell you one thing. They can't do it. The only person who could stop their elevation is you or God himself. Real talk. People can talk all they want to. People can wish bad all they want to. As long as you don't fuck up your own shit, it don't matter what other people say. It don't matter what other people think. It don't matter what other people do. Because you cannot take away someone's divine right. Only that person can. Only that person can fuck up their own shit. There is nothing that nobody can do to stop what is so rightfully yours. Real talk. Yeah, somebody coming up. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Sad news. Disappointing message. Not what you wanted to hear. Something not going in your favor in an inconvenient truth. It's crazy because I really feel like these people is crying. I feel like this is sad news. This is sad news. Like, no, I wasn't successful. I wasn't successful. Y'all, this person is just like, it's like when you're up, they're down. When you're down, they're up. Like, they're just not, like, baby. They're just not. Bridge. Another phase of life, transition. You're outgrowing people. You're outgrowing situations. You're outgrowing jobs. You're outgrowing a lot of things. Okay. Need to find a common ground and bridge the gap. I'm here to tell you, you don't got to find a common ground for a motherfucking thing. Stop trying to appease your enemies. Stop trying to appease. This is why you're going through delays. You're constantly trying to appropriate into a group, into a culture, or for an individual. You're constantly trying to appropriate with people who don't want to see you win. You're constantly trying to bend over backwards with people who don't see you win, don't want to see you win, and then you're confused. You're confused while you're going through delays because the objective is to hold you back. If the energy that you're around or the environment that you're around, whether that's work, family, friend groups, whatever you're around, if their objective is to hold you back or keep you down or keep you delayed, and you are trying to bridge a gap with a motherfucker who don't want to see you rise, that's why you're going through so much backpedaling. That's why you're getting knocked 10 steps back. You go 2 steps forward and get knocked 10 steps back because you are trying to bridge a gap with the enemy. You are trying to make it work where it's not workable. Because I'm going to tell you something from personal experience. It don't matter how nice you are. It don't matter how accommodating you are. It don't matter how much you help a motherfucker, build a motherfucker up. It don't matter. That shit doesn't matter. This is not going to change their hearts. It don't matter how. It's something in their heart, baby. It don't matter how much you help a person out. It don't fucking matter. It's what's in their heart. And you cannot buy. You cannot buy. You can't nice your way. You can't do any of that shit to change a person's heart. It is what it is. No matter how much good you do for a motherfucker who hates you will always hate you. It don't matter what you do. Matter of fact, you helping them out gonna make them hate you more. You working on yourself gonna make them hate you more. You trying to build them up gonna make them hate you more. Real talk. It's not going to change. People believe what the fuck they want to believe about you at the end of the day. Don't matter. The moment you realize that shit, you're going to stop trying to bend over backwards for other people's comfort. Their trauma is not your fucking responsibility. Their insecurities is not your fucking responsibility. Their prejudice is not your responsibility. It is not your burden to bear. Drop that shit. Real talk. Chaos. What I say? What did I say? What? Look. Did I really even need the cards today? Do I need them ever? Chaos. Frenemy. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Difficult experiences. Heavy burdens test your strength. Unpredictable events and opposing forces. Chaos. Baby, y'all could be dealing with somebody that has like a personality disorder, some type of personality disorder, okay? They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy on the air sign, Because even though I love my sign, right? Now, I don't do shit like this. But I'm aware and I notice that a lot of air signs do bullshit like this. I just so happen to notice. I was shocked my damn self. But I just so happen to notice. Give me more. Everybody know fire signs could be this way. Fire signs is like the go-to. Because fire, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, they like to be the limelight. They like all the attention. They like to soak it all up. You know what I'm saying? People expect the fire sign. I don't even need to say them. Because people expect the fire sign. But them air signs is a shocker to me. Was a shocker. Virgos can typically be this way too. Especially if they're low vibrational, Virgos can be this way. Tauruses can, but not often. Tauruses really just, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, unless they feel like you're in their way in some type of way, for the most part, Tauruses don't give a fuck. Like, they just gonna move around from you. They just gonna stay away from you. Like, they don't really care enough to plot and scheme, and they don't care enough. Like, matter of fact, they probably worried about their money. They don't give a fuck. Taurus don't give a fuck. But I will say, Virgo, any fire sign and any air sign, okay? Between worlds, torn between two paths, space between the old and the new, trying to balance your two lives and in transition. Y'all gonna be going through a tower moment. Y'all gonna be going through like, y'all gonna be going through some type of ego death. But this needs to happen. This needs to happen in order for you to receive your abundance. So a lot of y'all may be seeing 111, 222, 444, 333. Y'all might be seeing those numbers a lot. 555, like, which is literally shifts. But a lot of shit is being turned upside down or will be turned upside down. Rejection is your protection. I'm not even saying they're rejecting you, but like, baby, y'all gonna have some type of strengthening psychic abilities here. Okay. I don't have enough time to do the tarot. I only had enough time to do, like, most of this was intuitive download. Look, they motherfucking losing it. Look. This person, look, they losing it. They losing it. You may be cutting this person out of your life, baby, and they losing it. Let me pull out one more because it's like really almost time for me to... Oh, actually, it's 6:20. I got 10 more minutes. Look, creativity munching. Somebody is trying to fucking plagiarize off of you, trying to figure out how you do what you do. They're not going to give you credit for it. And this is why like I was telling no girl, I'm not giving out no more free advice. I'm just gonna be telling people, I'm not giving no more free philosophy. I'm not giving out no more, okay? Unless it's gonna benefit me, unless I got like proof, like right now how I'm recording the video, right? Unless I got proof, this is the only way that I'm sharing. Or unless a motherfucker pay me, this is the only way that I'm sharing. I'm not sharing any other way. No other way. I'm gonna be like, well, I hope you figure it out. Good luck. Or you can come and vent to me and I'll be a listening ear and I'll pray for you. Like, that's the most I'm gonna do. I'm not giving you no game. I'm not giving you, unless you come in here and add to my shit. When I say that, because if a person to gain some type of knowledge, a person has to press play on this motherfucking app, on this motherfucking social media app. So they're giving me a view. They're giving me a like. If they're sharing and reposting, they're giving me exposure. So I get some type of benefit from helping through this right here app, through this right here social media app. I don't get no benefit helping a motherfucker with no lights, no camera. I don't get no benefit off that. So a motherfucker could literally take my shit, plagiarize my shit, and act like they came up with it. And not give me no credit for it. Not give me no references. But you can't deny some shit when it's on camera. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, and feeds off of you. So this person wants to like steal your wisdom, steal your, like that's what they want to do, creativity mantra. Steal your ideas. Look, played out. Okay, they could be a copycat, and it's crazy because I've been picking up a lot of copycat energy, Like, people fail because they always trying to be somebody else instead of being a motherfucking self. Go find your own talent, your own skills, your own fucking style, and work with that. You will never succeed being somebody else. You will never succeed being somebody else. You can only succeed at being yourself. Real talk. Jumping to conclusions. And player. Somebody could be accusing you of things that they're actually doing. All right, strong female has been through a lot. So whatever negativity that people are accusing you of, that's their intent. Mm. 7, 8, 9. Well, I got 7 more minutes. I can hurry up and do a quick. Give me more for the collective, and then I'm going to end this video because I got to go to work. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, 10 of Cups, some of y'all are going to be happy, receiving happiness, getting a new home, all right, or getting a home, getting your first mortgage, getting your first car, getting like 10 of Cups. You're going to be reaching like some level of success. Some of y'all could be finding like your soulmate, getting married, having kids, having a loving family. The challenge is the Tower. Like, you're reaching complete fulfillment or complete happiness or complete, like, the advice is the 6 of Pentacles. That's the overall energy. So let's see what the collective's energy is. Wow. The Devil. Baby, somebody's pulling on your energy. Something is pulling on your energy. There's something that you need to release. There's something that you need to release because it is going to be a blockage. Something is pulling on your energy. When I see the Devil card, I see toxic addictions. Yeah. Ooh, wait. This ain't y'all. This got to be the other energy. Something is really pulling on your energy, baby. Look, Capricorn, Scorpio is here. Yeah, I forgot Scorpios could be that way too. Something is really pulling on your energy. Something is really trying to tear you down. Something is really want to bring you down. Somebody could have like drug addictions too. I don't know why I keep picking up on that. Like they have some type of toxic addiction. Like they're losing it. The 7 of Swords energy here as the advice. They're losing it. They're dying on the inside. Somebody's straight dying on the inside. Straight mental turmoil. Somebody got some type of addiction. Somebody is like burying their head in the sand. Like they're very extremely codependent. Lost without you. Yeah, somebody left somebody. They're not coping well with it. Somebody could end communication or something like that. They're not coping well with something. Lost without you. That's the energy. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know it? I love you, baby. Lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? So at one point, this person was bringing you down, but now that you like cut off access or cut your energy off from a person or from people, now they are being brought down. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Like somebody is literally mad that they can't bring you the fuck down. Wow. Like they're literally mad. They're literally mad. You may have tried to help this person, may have tried to come through for this person, may have been there for this person, and they like gave you their ass to kiss. Like they really mad. Wow. They are not doing well. They are not coping well. They feel like they've lost you. Okay? They feel like they've lost you. And it's so crazy because like why would a friend of me it's like they probably upset they can't bring you down. Why is this friend of me or lover upset, ancestor spirit guys? Like why? If they wasn't no good. Look, because they ain't got access to downloads when it come to you. They don't got information when it come to you. You know, their information is blocked. Y'all could keep this person on a need-to-know basis. Like, you don't really tell them your business anymore. Like, you're just like they losing it. Some of y'all just completely block this person or don't communicate with this person no more. Like, there's a missing, like, a connection here. They losing it, baby. They losing it. Like, it's like there's something about communicating with this person or you communicating, talking to this person or something like that, that, like, gave this energy vampire a lot of energy. Gave them a lot of, yeah. And now that, like, it ain't the same, like, they're mad that they can't get the 411 on you. They're mad. They're really mad. They really mad. Like, why you won't let me into your world? Why you won't give me information? Because let me tell you something. If you give if you give a person the least information, right? If you give them the least information, they're how can they ruin anything? Like, seriously, how can they ruin anything? For real. But I gotta go, y'all. That's the bell.